Ooh.
Gold
Hello.
medal.
Gold medal! Just in time.
Get a gold medal.
We get a gold medal.
Hi, everybody.
Hello! Welcome to Enderjack Without a C's channel. I am Lark with an E and Sqoozh with a Z. I am here with the eponymous Enderjack and the lovely Ryan Kingdom, and we are playing Sly 2. Hello, everybody.
How dare you call me
Hello.
eponymous? Also, can someone hand me a dictionary? Hello, everybody.
It did it to me again!
Oh,
It's been happening all night so far. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been trying to get ahead of the curve by going back to the level that we completed last week, so I can
Getting
get the
ahead
last of
by going back.
yeah.
I
Being very mean.
yeah. It's the platforming is just a little screwy.
So, hi, everybody. I'm Malik and Judge.
Hi, Judge. Hi, Matt.
Time to slay with Sly.
Who has the most
Robin, I'm
ostentatious?
sorry. You sound a little bit like you're, far
A million miles away.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I know how to fix that. Let's see.
What did you do?
Oh. The thing is, I fixed it.
Oh,
Yay! Good job.
I heard that ting noise.
Yeah, I switched over our audio inputs to Discord, which I keep forgetting is the thing I have to do.
Oh, yes.
I'm in my distant phase. Malik asks, who has the most ostentatious eyebrows in the Sly series? Well, while we're all doing this, I'm going to go look.
I want to say Murray.
Murray?
Yeah.
Because he has the kind of detached ones going on, but so does Bentley. Murray's just happen to be larger.
Yeah. I don't know. There is Mugshot from Sly 1.
Oh, there is Mugshot.
Who does have like
the mustache curls at the end of his eyebrows.
yeah, like his whole brow is eyebrow.
Yeah. Okay. I got clue number 28. Now where the fuck do I go? These are so far apart from each other.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay.
Where the tired Waluigi games are. Ooh. Have we ever discussed what a Waluigi game would look like? Surely we have. I know I have countless times.
I think you have. I'm not sure that I've given it a lot of thought because he's such a sportsman to me.
Yeah, he just kind of shows up and hangs out.
He's
Yeah.
just he's just a guy who answered an ad.
And like,
But then
I
it's doubles.
think the one game where he's the main villain is PDR.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the GameCube DDR game with Mario breakdancing.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think is the only time Mario has breakdanced in his life, but
I don't believe it is.
I don't even think it was the first. No! Oh.
I mean, there have been plenty of Mario remixes before that era.
Yeah.
Hey, they're both right here. Oh my God, we have done it.
Wow. Hi, Rose.
Wow. Hi,
There we go.
Rose.
And now we just need to remember where the safe is, right?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh.
If you wouldn't mind looking that up for me,
Yeah.
we can probably get that taken care of very quickly.
Yeah, this is episode 4?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it would be 2 episodes with Raj.
Let's see. Vault of the Contessa's house.
This house.
Yeah. I don't remember that at all.
I haven't been able to differentiate any of these buildings other than like, hey, this is jail and this is also jail.
Yeah, I think that one house with like a wind about passage that goes up. that has like little spike traps along the way.
Oh,
Is where you're thinking of?
that's her place? Okay.
I mean, that's the most distinctive non-jail location in this area,
True.
apart from Twain. But we killed the Twain.
Yeah.
See, Malik has a suggestion for a Waluigi game. It would probably be some kind of terrible sim game where you have to do mundane tasks until you check if you're able to go do a sports diversion. Kind of like Depression Quest meets the Game of Life. I kind of love that. Like he's just working a 9 to 5, waiting to be invited to go golfing.
Oops, I touched his butt.
Oh,
I hate when that happens.
No.
Waluigi in the Stanley Parable is the roommate's suggestion.
Waluigi in the Stanley. Just a nice phrase.
Is Stanley. And
I
he
think-
is the Logan.
I think a Waluigi game would be sort of like a WarioWare, like mini-game assembly, but they're just all sports. You just do sports really fast, so you have to do a baseball, and then you have to hit a golf hole-in-one, and then you have to, you just have to do that, because Wario's the only guy that Waluigi knows, who knows how to make video games.
It's true.
Yeah.
And all of
I assume they
those
would team up.
mini games are already in WarioWare. So they can just lift them and call it
Yeah.
good.
Oh, hold on. Maybe he has a sports quest and he is progressing by completing this mini games, but I think sports have to be a crucial part of it. This I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. What if he's aiming for his lofty goal of being a major league sportsman?
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, he has to play video games with his 3 dumb nephews who are just toads.
Yeah. God.
And they're colored like Huey, Dewey, and Louie, but
Yes.
they are all named Toad.
Yes.
Toad, toad, and toad.
Okay, I did confirm it. It is that house. And we'll
See,
be
Malik,
going in
I
on the
don't
ground
know.
floor.
I feel like anybody who is traveling to Rainbow Road is more committed than just than this was available at the time.
Yeah.
Like Waluigi went out and bought a uniform to go with Mario's uniform. Like this man is extremely committed. I would not. I simply can't picture him as someone who is simply doing this as like, well, this is on the side and I happen to be free that day. It's like this man is traveling across the globe to play tennis against King Bowser or whatever. Like I feel like he's doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah, like he's kind of
Yeah.
like okay. I have a possibility. I just want to throw a potential headcanon here. Waluigi is a trust fund baby. Bear with me. So
okay, you're introducing a lot of things to the Mario universe
Yeah.
that I wasn't prepared for.
it does kind of balloon things. He could have had like, and by trust fund baby, I kind of just mean his family is well to do.
Oh, you're saying he's a wasp.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Wow. Okay,
You know what?
alright.
I think if we wanted to end the conversation there, we could.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good. Back on board.
I'll just add my little thing. Like,
Blood
he's clearly got the room to just go around and play sports, and he's just fulfilling himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wario, however, has started from nothing.
Yes.
Yes. Wario did start from nothing.
Conversely, Wario's been at the game for a while, and Waluigi is Wario's sugar baby.
Yeah. That's fine. Sugar, evil guy who found each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they have a relationship going. Wario wants the best for Waluigi, and so just funds everything.
Mm-hmm.
So where in the house be it?
I think you go behind the whole thing on the ground level. So just follow the road to the left, and then
They just have a natural chemistry together, you know.
Yeah.
Just a happenstance. You know, you answer an ad for tennis doubles. You show
Yeah.
up.
Like I said,
You-
sugar baby,
you-
but the idea is basically just like
Like, you say sugar baby, but I feel...
it's not a financial relationship.
I think Wario is Arrow Ace.
That's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he only cares about money.
You need an IQ of
And
at
Waluigi.
least 140 to
Mhm.
figure this
Yeah.
one out.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
Contessa
it
is
used to just be
smarter
money,
than
and then
I
he and
thought.
Waluigi found each
I
other.
believe
Yeah.
the code
Yeah.
is 2,
You meet a
4,
guy who has
8.
the same kind of mustache style as you, and you're like, ooh, we might actually have something here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
This
Malik
might
has
be
some,
more than just tennis doubles.
we got some follow-ups from Malik. Since
Mhm.
Waluigi exists on the fringes of the Mario universe, you could add the weirdness of one-up mushrooms and the kingdoms and things, but Waluigi is some kind of guy who seems like he's trapped in a normal life with fantasy just out of reach. He go-karts and plays tennis because it was available in this area. The embodiment of trying to escape a midlife crisis.
Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about earlier in terms of
Yes.
like, I simply can't imagine Waluigi as somebody who doesn't seem to be having the best time of their life.
I mean,
Just hanging
How
out
about
with Wario, and I mean he's constantly laughing.
I'm gonna move on to episode 5 while y'all are having this conversation.
yeah,
Seems like I see joy in his heart, personally.
like
No, he and Wario fulfill each other in a
Mhm.
way that I feel like they cannot be unhappy when they are together.
Just like two evil men fulfill each other.
Exactly.
so. In which
Mhm.
case, if a Waluigi game exists, it
Mm.
would be the only time we get to see Waluigi without Wario, and thus the only time we really get to see Waluigi be unfulfilled.
I mean, not necessarily. Luigi has a game, and you see Mario in that game.
Mhm.
Sure, but Luigi is oftentimes fine without Mario. like,
Fine.
like
I don't know about fun.
let's look at Luigi's Mansion. The only
look at
reason
Luigi's-
why he panics is because
Uh-huh.
Mario gets captured, and the
Paraglider.
house he gets is
Paraglider.
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 And the house he
Paraglider.
gets turns out to be haunted.
Mhm.
We don't see his state up until he arrives at the house. And it's the
Yep.
same deal, like, elsewhere. Like, until something happens, Luigi's just kind of minding his own business. He's
I mean,
fine.
that's true. That's true. Luigi
that's-
is
Situations
just sort of,
happen to Luigi. He is not in a
That's
constant
true.
state
The
of
one
fear.
time you really see him by himself, he reads one sentence of a book and falls asleep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
He is a dude who likes to have a boring life and fails to achieve it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Whereas Mario loves to have an active life and achieves it very well.
It's one of the things that he and Sonic really understand each other on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but through Wario?
Oh, I like this fanfiction.
Yeah, but like through Wario?
Yeah.
And just forcing him to participate on this random sport.
Yo, this is so much going on around me right now. I'm just trying to play my video game.
You're doing
Go on,
great.
what?
You're doing great.
What?
Nothing? What?
Nothing. He does lose his memory once to become a villain briefly. You know, there's a funny episode of Donkey Kong Country I saw the other day
Oh,
that said,
Jesus fucking Christ!
This reminds me a lot of the Donkey Kong Country cartoon.
listen, the Donkey Kong Country
Get
cartoon
real
covers a
Donkey Kong
lot of
Country
it.
cartoon vibe off of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, this conversation's gone a lot of places, but I love,
There is so much going on right now.
I do love,
I just want to be a raccoon with big old feet.
okay, let's divert.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh no, I'm not trying to
Do we-
get y'all to
do we
stop.
want-
I'm really more just like doing a bit.
Yeah, and I looked up, Rose, that Psycho Waluigi game, and I was expecting something very different, but it looks like it's just a nice and solid Super Mario World conversion mod with
Oh.
Waluigi, and like a new color design.
Well, that's
That
nice.
sounds cool.
Yeah, I was expecting more of a Sonic.exe thing.
Yeah. See,
Ooh.
Malik.
Oh,
this
let's
this
try
I
the
can get
camera
behind.
as like the core factor. Like I'm trying to think like a programmer here. Maybe the problem you're having is that the camera is pointed too far away, and the thing that's in the center of the camera that you can like contextually hop onto. Nope, it's
Nope,
bugged.
No, it's just fucked.
Oh,
I'm
that's-
reeling at the idea of Waluigi with psychic powers. That's
Waluigi
so
with
Silver the
psychic
Hedgehog.
powers. Good.
That's literally
Yeah.
Silver the Hedgehog.
Yeah, it is.
That's literally just Silver the Hedgehog.
Alright.
and Malik suggests Waluigi is some kind of person who started out weird and gremlin energy and found that he actually loves tennis. I love the
Yes.
idea of someone
Mhm.
who tried to go into villainy, tried to be a scoundrel, and then realized, wow, I love golf.
I love the sports.
I mean,
I like that. I like that backstory for him a lot.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. Like, he wanted to be part of the main
like,
line.
D-list Mushroom Kingdom villain.
He was ready for the spotlight, and then he just really,
That's why
really
he
loved
answered
tennis.
Wario's ad. He knew Wario had a bad reputation.
Nobody would
He's like,
partner up.
this is
Nobody
my
would
chance.
doubles.
This is my in.
And then he
And
turns
he's-
out he likes Wario and he likes sports.
Yeah, and that like it kills ambition for his ambition for villainy like immediately. He's just like,
Yeah.
you know what? I just love to hang out with this guy, and
This guy, he gets me.
this guy fucking gets me. And so that's why he only shows up as if Wario is there. He's like, all right, great.
Hey, I
Wario's
get
not
to go on a
there.
date with my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god.
He gets an
Okay.
invitation for Smash Brothers, and he's like, "Is Mario there? Okay, great. All right, I'll do something."
I'll come out of the ground and knock people into the dirt or whatever. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I'll hit people with the tennis racket for a couple minutes. Then I'm gonna go.
Yes, I love this. Also,
Yeah.
you mentioned Waluigi and Silver the Hedgehog in the same sentence, and they really do have the exact same energy in terms of what
It's
role they
just-
fill in
They're
the
just
cat
like,
tree.
and here's another guy.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Look, it's another one.
It's like, did we need? I
We
guess
had a niche
so.
to fill. I mean, it makes sense to me why they would want to do a Silver because, like, Shadow is Dark Sonic, but Sonic is neutral Sonic. If you want
That's
Light
true.
Sonic, you need to come up with something else, and that's what they
It's
did.
true.
Yeah, Sonic is the
True.
spirit of adventure, not necessarily the spirit of good. He just happens to be
Exactly.
a good guy with the spirit of
Yeah,
adventure.
a nice guy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly right.
And Silver
Sort of
is the
like-
idyllic, naive hero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they just don't know what to do with that when the entire point of creating Sonic was to have a character with attitude.
Yeah,
And so Silver is like, no, I'm a good boy. I'm incapable of having an attitude. But
It's
not
true.
justice.
it's true. It's a
Especially
simple
IDW
boy.
Silver.
Love him so much. He's so confused all the time. Never know what's happening, but he's trying his best.
Yeah, it's why I get defensive about anyone who tries to knock him just because he was in Sonic 06. Because, like, that's not his fault.
Yeah, that,
He was fine in that
Oh.
game.
Also,
Silver.
Sonic 06 is great if you know
Yeah.
what to look for.
if
yeah.
you know what to look for, yes, absolutely.
It's a Sonic game.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I agree with Alec. Like, Luigi doesn't seem to show any apparent fear of Waluigi, which I think highlights Waluigi's just sort of general failure in a career of villainy. It wasn't his place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't-
I mean, like, there.
He had the whole
Alright,
Robbie
Sprite,
Rotten
there's
look
your new
down.
objective.
Yeah.
He just didn't have the full heart to
Evil
commit
wolf
to it.
priestess.
Sounds pretty harsh. Does the old girl really deserve that sort of treatment?
And he
Weren't you
does
listening? She
fulfill a
was an
very particular
evil
niche
wolf
of
priestess.
being as tall as the
Once
girls
you
are.
smash the coffin,
Yes,
it'll
that's
free all
true.
the ghosts
No,
trapped in
That-
there.
now we
no
know it's
other boy
possible.
in Mario.
Don't know where you're going with all of this, but
Yeah, if you're a
freeing
freak,
trapped
it
ghosts
turns out
sounds
you
vaguely
can be
heroic.
as tall as a girl.
Yeah. I should have paid attention to what they were saying just now.
Oh, so we have to go
Oh.
to the crypt of the evil wolf priestess and smash all the coffins to free all of the ghosts she trapped.
Oh,
Oh, cool. Cool.
And we don't have to feel bad about it because she's evil. And Sly thinks, you know what? It's vaguely heroic to be like,
It's
oh yeah,
fine.
I'm going to free a whole bunch of trapped ghosts.
I'll free some ghosts. Why not?
okay.
If you're wondering what that has to do with like this whole thing, don't worry about it.
We're in Eastern Europe, it's fine.
Yeah, it's just this. You go to Romania once, you get a ghost.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's true. It happens.
But yeah, like when it comes to Luigi not taking Waluigi seriously, I think the only thing Luigi really understands is himself.
Yeah.
It's the only thing he's not scared of. He knows his own feelings, but he does not know the outside world very well. And he sees Waluigi and just knows, like, I don't have to worry about this guy.
Yeah.
Like, he just sees right through him. Wario he's scared of because Wario will connive and scheme.
It's
Waluigi
true.
only does it when Wario's around.
Exactly.
So I just feel like that there's no way Luigi can really fear something he understands.
That's true.
He's more like Larry from Pokemon.
Dude, it's been so long that there's a Larry in Pokemon now. I don't even know who that is. I'm old.
Okay. Oh.
Back in my day, we ate jelly donuts with a pervert.
That's true.
Come on.
Oh, that Larry! Duh! Man!
The
Dumbass.
best Larry.
Yeah.
Larry?
Sorry, he does have a perfect name. The
Yeah.
Larry is perfect for him.
Uh-huh. Larry is such a perfect name that you forgot who we were talking about.
I did, I completely
Even
did.
though you've played that part and you love that character.
I do. Ryan, you have no idea
Genuinely.
what...
Yeah. Completely lost.
He is the normal type Pokemon gym leader in the most recent game.
Yeah, he's a salaryman.
He lives up to the normal name. It's great.
Oh, he's a salary man.
Yeah, and he is exceptionally boring.
He just loves his favorite lunch, and that's his biggest joy in life.
He goes to work, he goes to his favorite restaurant, he goes home.
Yeah,
That's
And-
so nice.
In the middle, he's a Pokemon trainer.
yeah. I think you would honestly love a lot of the old men in this game.
Which Pokemon game is this?
The most recent one, Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet. Is that
Yeah.
the one with the guy that's a motorcycle?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I remember you having a problem with that one, like with the idea.
I simply don't like it, but it's fine. I can look at the other one.
You wanna know what's even funnier about it? You
Mhm.
don't use the
Didn't I
motorcycle
just set these
function.
guys free?
He just gallops.
Yeah.
Why would I want to capture
Yeah,
them
I see. You told me that also, and that made me even more furious.
Right.
I hate this Pokemon so much. Sorry for anybody who likes the
I
motorcycle
get you. She'll
Pokemon.
think it's a sneak
Haven't
attack.
Yeah,
played
like I
this.
get you.
I honestly think his design is kind of horny, but that's because I'm in the wrong circles. Don't listen to me.
I respect
Anything
you.
bad for
Pokemons,
Contessa
don't worry
is
about
good
it.
for us.
Oh,
I mean, there's a
Really
lot of
freak
horny
out
Pokemon.
Mila.
There are.
I remember the goal now. It was actually established at the start of the episode. We are trying to raise a fuss to get Mila to send more army guys into this location.
Oh, right. Yes.
We want to really just ramp up her nerves. So now we're going to go capture and bust some ghosts.
We're gonna bust a ghost. Hey,
Oh, pictures of ghosts.
pictures of ghosts.
Bust them with your camera.
Oh, okay.
Oh, classic of Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Fatal Frame time.
It's Fatal Frame.
Remember when Robin played that?
Yeah.
Watch our channel.
Watch it.
I need to get it up on YouTube.
What?
But we're
animals
doing
are
Fatal Frame
ghosts?
4 at some point soon.
Good question. I'm just assuming they're werewolf ghosts.
Oh.
I mean, she's an evil wolf priestess, so they're probably just wolf guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoa, ghosts. Leave
Like,
this place.
probably some of the siblings of like that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Aw,
Yeah.
siblings.
Why'd you have to say siblings?
Could be cousins.
Oh, I gotta think
Don't
of-
worry, they hate each other.
Pokemon.
Those dragons are a bit fucky. I mean, Pokemon's gotten a little bit fucky over the years.
A little.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Rose, for understanding.
I'm not just talking about the obviously fucky ones.
Yeah, like there's Salazzle, and then there's the motorcycle guys. Like it's a complete.
I like how you went straight for Salazzle as your like entry level. When I was thinking of like Lopunny, I like the evolved form.
Oh well, yeah, because
Yeah.
Salazzle and Slut Bunny are just the same thing. Like they're just the hottest girl form that some rando can think of as a lizard or a rabbit.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I'm only pointing out the fact that, like, I never hear anyone actually do anything with Salazzle except furry artists. Whereas Lopunny is, like, her own thing. Like, most people who play Pokemon acknowledge immediately, oh yeah, Lopunny is quote-unquote hot. But you never really see Salazzle unless they're a Scaly.
That's true.
Yeah, and then it's like Salazzle only exists in that form to be explicit.
Yeah.
Bunny at least has like lore and jokes.
But also ripped fishnet. Like, I think, like, Lopunny is the easier get. But
Salazzle does have the pheromone thing. You're right. I forgot.
Yeah,
yeah.
because I like Salazzle. Salazzle's a great design, and like it is the appropriate level of fucky for me, where it's just like, no, it's fine for kids to just look at it and not get any, and like they might get weird feelings, but
That's fine. That's normal.
yeah, it's not like a Minerva Meek situation.
Yeah.
Like no, it's like you're going to develop a weird crush, and that's okay.
It's normal.
Perfectly normal.
It's to everybody.
Legitimized Scalies in the world. The earlier the better.
You must.
Join me.
Poison fire with really bad defense. Art fodder, I guess. I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
You can't have flavor in Pokemon without some bad and interesting balancing.
Yeah. Like it's
Too many of these
want,
freaking guys.
if you want the good Pokemon to be good, you have to have something that's also bad.
Yeah.
Or else it's just gonna be really, really
Boring.
monotonous.
Yeah, because like I have my favorites, and I also do not care about like the meta. I don't care about balancing. I'm just like, is this a cool Pokemon, and does he have cool stuff? And if he doesn't, how do can I get him cool stuff?
Yeah. And they can have cool stuff? Probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Shedinja.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
It's
good one.
great. Bug and Ghost.
Yeah. My favorite Pokemon is Raichu.
Raichu's a good one.
Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic.
I just love a fat rat.
Right.
Nothing better.
And that's a Pokemon that stayed fat. Like, Pikachu, unfortunately, got, like, his weight fluctuated quite a bit due to the demands of the Pokemon Company, which I think is unfair and considered animal cruelty. But Raichu? Yeah, Raichu has stayed perfect.
Raichu is huge.
Yeah.
Raichu's in charge.
What's your opinion on Alolan Raichu?
Love Alolan Raichu. It was the first Raichu I ever raised in a
Aw.
Pokemon game.
Hell, yeah.
Famously, I never finished a Pokemon game as a child.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I
understand.
I didn't finish
Yeah.
one after Red. I beat Red once. Because all of my friends were doing it and I absolutely had to. Even by the time Silver came around, I just like didn't have the excecutive function for it
I mean,
anymore.
my record is also pretty bad. I've played nearly every single generation except for 3. But I hadn't beaten one until Sun and Moon. Outside of the very first 2 Pokemon generations.
Yeah, Sun and Moon was the first Pokemon game that I ever beat. and was also the first Pokemon game that I had played since Ruby
Yeah.
Sapphire, I think.
You started at the one I didn't play.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Generational,
I did not.
that makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I had skipped Gold and Silver, and then I never played, or I never finished the original three. But so my first Raichu that I ever raised from a baby Pichu was in Sun and Moon. It was an Alolan Raichu, and her name is Miss Bijou, and I love her forever.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's really good.
That's precious.
I'm very pro Alolan Raichu, and just the concept of regional variants in Pokemon in general. I kind of
Right?
wish they had explored this concept a lot earlier, to
Right.
be honest, because
I mean,
it is. I just think it's more interesting than having to constantly come up with like 200, a set of 200 more guys that are basically the same as a lot of the previous guys that we already have.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I just think it's more fun personally. But you know,
along those same lines, it's going to bother me until the end of time that male and female Nidoran are two different numbers in the Pokedex.
Yeah.
yeah, that is fucked.
Because, like, they figured out sexual dimorphism in the second generation,
Yeah,
but they couldn't go back and fix it.
yeah,
Because they'd already fucked up.
yeah. So maybe they are separate species. Maybe they are asexually reproducing. Like the whiptail lizards we have down here in the deserts.
Yeah.
That are all just clones of each other.
Yes.
Mm.
Like morning geckos.
Oh.
Oops. You shot me and I fell to the earth.
That's so sad. I'm sorry you were shot.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
It shouldn't happen.
That's true.
It just seems very rude.
Yeah.
It's best not to think that deeply about Pokemon. You know, always fun. Probably true.
Indeed.
Hi, Marnie. Ready to party.
Marnie's party.
Marnie's party mode.
Yeah. What would a video game for Marnie be like?
Oh god. It would just be cat lateral damage.
Oh,
I already made that. Well, Little Kitty Big City might end up being that game.
Yeah.
Given the opportunity. She's a little bit more Luigi in that she's kind of scared of everything, but also ballsy as hell.
Sorry for me standing still for a second. I had to check my phone to see that our food was here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine.
We got Korean fried chicken.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to try it for a long time, and Grubhub happened to be like, hey, you know that thing you like? Or you're interested in? Yeah, the mall down south of you has a place dedicated to it.
Hey.
Called
Says-
Onchan.
And you have to ask stuff like, why can all Pokemon learn Toxic? And what makes a human in the Pokemon universe unable to learn Pokemon? Yeah, it's like, technically there is a simpler answer to that. And unfortunately, the answer is, listen, don't worry about it.
They're just magical creatures.
Yeah. We know. Thank you. Yeah, ooh. Are you playing Tears of the Kingdom? That is a big game.
I haven't.
I've only, like, just started on Tears of the Kingdom as a concept, and it's...
I've been
Insane.
watching some of it.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed what I've seen.
Yeah, I got, like, a little bit of story yesterday, because I've been off the internet purposefully to avoid spoilers, and I'm just losing my mind from the little tiny bits of stuff that I've gotten. It's killing me.
Hey.
Ugh.
as somebody who's kind of blissfully playing Breath of the Wild and not paying attention to any spoilers as best I can, save for like when Clark and Chris are playing, it's been kind of like bizarre to catch glimpses of the game because it really is just like, yeah, we're just going to add a creation mode to a Zelda on top of the best game ever made.
Yeah, just like Zelda nuts and bolts, everybody. We're doing it.
Nuts and Bolts was ahead of its time,
It
and
was?
we all need to apologize.
It's true. Rare did it first. Where are the ghost markers now?
Actually,
Where's the
No, we
ghost?
no, we do. Like, okay, here's the thing. Nuts and Bolts is barely an okay Banjo-Kazooie game. And I think that's a good thing. Because if you played Banjo-Tooie, you would know that more Banjo-Kazooie as it was probably going to be a bad idea.
It was getting rough there.
It was
They
getting to
started-
be a lot. It's true.
Started making too much game.
Tooie is fun, but it is huge, it has terrible pacing issues, and the world just feels like it was... Somebody went into, like, the world scale code and just put 1.5. So everything just feels a little too large.
It's true. It's weird.
Nuts and Bolts is a Banjo-Kazooie game, but it kind of knows that, like, much of what makes Banjo-Kazooie work that doesn't work about Yooka-Laylee is that people really like the characters and world and, like, the ideas that were in it, but we don't always love the way it's presented. And so they did the only thing that they could do at the time, and that was make something really freaking weird. People might hate it, but it won't be seen as Banjo 3, which could have been a much worse game. Because the new IP is too dangerous.
Yeah, no, they definitely were taking advantage in that department.
Yeah.
Which
If they had called it Banjo 3, I would have an issue.
Yeah. Like, I'm certainly glad that they didn't call it Banjo 3D and that like, they knew what they were doing there. But, yeah. They were definitely taking advantage of not wanting to do a new IP, so they had one sitting there that they knew would be a cash cow.
Right.
Which was very rude. But the game that it was built into, that we couldn't do Banjo-Kazooie, was actually good. We just resent it because
It's
Banjo-Kazooie is not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Which I still agree with. I
Yeah.
still don't like the idea of it being a Banjo-Kazooie game. I still think that's terrible. But
I do think if you take it as it is, and
Yeah.
not in terms of, like, the full context of the franchise, it's a fun, like, Banjo-Kazooie side story.
yeah,
Like,
Would
I
have made
mean,
a good would have made it a good Lego racing game.
yes, it
yeah.
would.
Sorry, there's a new Lego racer out, and I'm just thinking about it for a second. Apparently that's also good, but still nothing is knocking Mario Kart off its throne.
Well, yeah.
Or Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, which I still contend is the best kart racer.
I haven't played it, but it looked fun.
It's really good.
I'm smiling and nodding. I don't even remember the last thing you just said. It was stressful.
Are you doing okay?
Doing okay. Getting a little cacophonous, but I'm doing okay.
That's fair. Nuts and Bolts probably, yeah. Nuts and Bolts starts with like a fat phobic segment, which is not great.
Yeah, no,
And it-
that's awful.
And it was
That's
like
Kind of
meant-
rareware for you also, which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least that era for them. I don't know what they're doing
Yep.
now.
And, Rare themselves is doing nothing but sports games. The Kinect.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's still what they're doing. 20 years
Yeah.
down the line. The Kinect
Damn.
still exists, and they're still making
That's-
games for it.
That's fucking incredible. Unbelievable. Wow.
I think Rare is not the company we knew anymore.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Well, they're trying to reinvent themselves. Like Sea of Thieves is great.
Sea of Thieves is fantastic.
And the new game that they are making, they are taking their time to make sure that, like, you know, it wasn't measuring up to what exactly they wanted, but the promise is still very much there. And like I'm ready for that Rare to like make something new and be a new Rare, because I don't think they're ever going to be old Rare, and I don't think they want to be.
No.
I think they wanted to
Nor
be
should they.
not old Rare by the time Banjo-Tooie was in development.
Yeah. Oh, Malik, I do agree with that there. That was totally a missed opportunity. That thing was evil as fuck. And the fact that they didn't actually make him a bad guy was weird.
Yeah, they're like Nuts and Bolts is a deeply flawed game. Don't get me wrong.
Honestly, I'm just amazed that they made a character out of the Nabisco mascot that was on the Power Rangers movie Oreos.
That's a pull.
Literally, that was the only thing it reminded me of when it came out. I was like, oh, I've seen this on packaging of the thing that I thought had to be the villain of the Power Rangers movie until I actually saw the movie, and I was like, oh, no, wait, no, that was a corporate mascot that they just decided to introduce at the same time as this, just to confuse me personally.
It worked.
It did, and I never forgot about it, and brought it up now, and that's why that happened. Just for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
Yeah, this one is just like, you gotta be...
Yeah.
Witchy
This silly
kind of
ghost.
This Goober Ghost is not photogenic at all.
Yeah, this is so stupid.
Oh, he's shy.
Oh!
Yes!
Well, okay.
It counts. Ass and feet. What else could you want?
SMP. It's true.
I'm not going to give him credit for being shy, because really he's just moving around like a maniac on a place that's so heavily guarded that if I make one misstep, I am dead.
Yeah.
That's not shyness. That's
Oh.
cowardice.
Oh, jeez. This game is brutal at this point.
Yeah. Honestly, the previous chapter and this one were the chapters that I was like, oh, this is gonna be hell.
Yeah. Because after this,
When I
it
thought
kind of
about playing
chills
this
out.
game again. Yeah. Yeah, this chapter is very, very difficult. And then after this, I think it calms down. You all are company?
Oh,
I see. K-E-Y?
oh
USA.
yeah.
I know that did me.
That guy. I know that guy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's him.
That's the guy!
That's
Wow.
him. Wow.
I have been annoying people all week with that voice. Not even
That's
just
what you
this
said
week.
last week. That's what you said last week.
Yeah.
She's still doing it.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
Damn.
But now it's
Still.
just like half the time it's Gamer Mickey and half the time it's Bentley.
Oh.
We've been doing Bentley jokes in
Yeah.
the car ride over.
We spent like half this afternoon joking about how Bentley does hard drugs.
Oh, does he?
I don't think he actually does. We just needed to hear him
Really
talking
hard to
about
say.
hard drugs in his voice.
Yeah, and like I finally understood like edgy humor about children's characters when it finally got framed to me as like this could never happen. This is completely uncharacteristic. However, I just need to get this brainworm out of my head. So,
Okay,
Bentley doing lines of cocaine off of Sly.
Now just make your way
Wow.
to Needles HQ
That's
not
and
bad.
drop them down her chimney.
Right? He just decided that he thinks that it works better. He
Yeah.
does a line off of Slice Thigh.
Where's that?
Yeah. Like, the thing is, one thing remains the same. They're still a throuple.
They are still a throuple. And we do have to deal with the unfortunate reality that Murray can never be as sneaky as Sly because the clapping of his ass cheeks alerts the guard.
That's true.
Yeah.
Murray is too dummy thick!
That's so true. Sorry, Murray.
Okay, we have a cat laying down next to my keyboard.
Yeah.
But
and
on the
he's
mouse.
on the mouse.
Yeah.
so-
But that's fine.
Sorry to split up your streaming time, everybody.
Now,
Sorry, Chris.
listen, if people showed up for the Yakuza streams throughout all the hosted stuff, throughout all the telephone club stuff,
Okay,
it's a bit of a slutty stream.
I have shown up to those streams, and this is way raunchier than those streams. Those
Yeah.
streams are
Oh, yeah.
all about respecting women and running a business.
And I
Yeah.
just let the intrusive thoughts win.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So.
See, this is...
There's
This,
no discussion of Murray's ass cheeks whatsoever.
Yeah.
Friend- like-
the difference is me.
Friends Day discussion is chaos.
Yeah.
Friends Day is all about just pure id, because, like, if we don't, the demons win.
Mhm. It's the demons
Yeah, you gotta let the demons out once a week.
to
Boy,
play.
do I.
Marnie's
No.
happy. You're sad, but
Literally-
Marnie's happy. Oh god.
Yeah.
Murray.
You know,
Very
you can
tiny.
see me from there. Barney is so incredibly needy.
Yeah, she's plopped in front of the keyboard with her head on my hand as a pillow
Yeah.
and just ready to pass out. All she wants. I could not have a cat cam without showing myself in this. That is how cuddly she is.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, that meme is never going to die.
Dropping ghosts down the chimney.
Dropping ghosts down the chimney.
Okay, Marnie, you're messing with the stream now. There we go.
So the Contessa wants war, eh? Perhaps it's time I purchase a little air power. A few bombers should put that
Air
old
power.
charlatan in her place.
She just assumes it was the Contessa who did it.
Yep. Yeah, so we're trying to, like, get them to really go after each other. They barely acknowledge that we're there.
Right.
Because remember, they took, like, a 3-week vacation to have some guy time alone.
That's true. They
True.
did. It was
They
guy
did
love
take
between
that
3
time.
guys.
That's true.
Oh my god, Marnie!
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Marnie is officially sabotaging the stream.
She
But
she offset my entire window.
Heh.
this is why I stopped letting you on the guest.
Yeah.
Marnie is a criminal.
She is a little criminal.
Yeah, she's a bastard.
She's
but a good
the
bastard.
worst. I love her.
She's very good.
Why do I need the blue? Oh, fuck.
Nice. You hear a clue, but you didn't have one until just then.
Hiyo.
Ba-ding ding.
Wedding
But I
day.
sure still need to get one.
Hiyo.
I guess in current events, the PlayStation State of Play was today. Anyway,
Oh, yeah, I guess.
That's why everybody was talking about PlayStation today. That makes sense.
yeah. Some games were announced.
That's cool.
Yeah, new project, Revenant Hill from the people who made Night in the Woods, which I'm very excited about. It looks like,
Oh yeah, I did see that. That's cool.
yeah, and there's some really neat like 2D and hand-drawn games coming out that I'm very excited about.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And a new Dragon's Dogma, which looks like
A new
Dragon's
Dragon's
Dogma
Dogma.
1. Okay, I can actually sell you, Ryan, on Dragon's Dogma. Pretty easily.
Is that the one where you crawl around on like sheep and dragons and stuff?
Yep, and that's exactly how I was going to sell you on it.
Yeah, I do. I haven't played it, but I did like watching other people play it. I like watching them create a pond and then throw the pond around.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, you can design your own character and all your pawns however you want. I hope they keep that up because it was a really fun system.
Yeah.
All the joy and fun of playing with other people without actually having to play with other people, because you could borrow other people's bonds. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some great ones out there.
But there's a new game from the developer of Free, Neva.
Free time.
There's Ultros, which just looks like a psychedelic Metroidvania with hand-drawn graphics. It just has such a great art design. Like there were other things, but like the more I watch these kinds of shows, the more I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm there for the blockbuster hits to an extent, but
I guess.
I don't really need to know anything about them. They're safe. I will have fun, 30 to 60 hours, then I will never play it again. But then I see all the indie games, I'm like, oh, this shit rips. I love this.
Yeah. Here's
Like I've started making that conversion super hard now because like so many games just look too much alike or like too much like another thing. Like Square Enix has their own Splatoon now,
Right.
which I'm really weirded out by. Like it looks fun and it looks colorful and poppy, but
It does seem like a bit of a cash grab.
yeah. Ooh yeah. There's a new Marathon. But it's like an extraction shooter, and that's a genre I don't really care for. But hey, more Marathon. The art direction's gonna be great. And Alan Wake 2! That one, actually, yes. I am excited for Alan Wake. But that's because Remedy makes great games, and I really love the Control. Quantum Break also exists. But it has Lance Reddick in it, and that's great. That's kind of it. Everything.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's fun if you are really, really, really into video games, or if you're really, really excited about the idea of another Spider-Man video game, which I am. But
I'm still just sitting here like, cool story, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, same. I'm just like, I know some of these guys.
yeah,
That's great.
it's nice to see them all having fun in the PlayStation house.
Yeah, I'm just, at this point, too unplugged from, like,
Culture, huh?
yeah, big gaming news.
I mean, it's kind of a pain to follow these days.
Yeah, and most of what's out there, either doesn't appeal to me or I don't have time for, or both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
so...
there are a number of games that I would love to get more into, but most of the time it's just it's like really huge games because they have the tech to do that consistently now, or games that keep getting updated constantly, so like you can't, like you have to treat it like work, and I don't want to do that if I don't have to.
Yeah.
Like it's, AAA is in a weird state. Of course, having said that, I like to play some of them.
Well, we know you're gonna play so many of them.
I play so many games. The games never stop for me. They never will. I need to hurry up and make my own. But then I'll never play a game again.
That would be rough.
You can play yours, and that would be great.
If everybody could play my games, that would be great. That said, I did finally have an idea to weaponize this channel in a really fun way. I talked with you, Lark, about it, and I mentioned on Twitter, but there are games out there that I've been trying to get my hands on for a while, and I was thinking of running a counter, like a subscription goal or like a $1 goal, where I can just take that money and put it towards a specific game that I say, like, if we hit this goal, I will play this game. I will buy it, I will obtain it, and we will play it to 100% completion. We will dig into it. And Illbleed was one of the games I was suggesting. but also some games like frickin' Billy Hatcher. I want to play it now.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to be
Wanna
great.
play Billy Hatcher?
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
I was about to be like, yeah, that sounds great, sounds so cool. And then the first fucking thing you bring up is Billy
The
Hatcher.
first thing I brought up was Illbleed. The
Well, yeah,
second
I
thing I brought up
know.
was Billy Hatcher.
Yeah.
It's expensive and hard to get. But I also want to use it for like road trip adventure and stuff like that. I want to like
Yeah.
make sure that we can.
Road Trip Adventure is a good game.
It is. But you do understand, Ryan, you've been here a while now. You understand
know.
that I don't exclusively play good games.
I know, it's just, I played Billy Hatcher, alright? It's not fun.
Yeah,
Not, like,
yeah,
bad in even, like, a fun or funny way. It's just like,
yeah. Correct.
Alright, well, have fun
I played the
in...
demo.
Oh, boy. Have fun in Morning Land, then.
Wow. I'm just.
So you're saying you won't be there when she plays that?
I will be there to heckle Billy Hatcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
good.
like, if you want to heckle Billy Hatcher, like, people will have paid money.
It
But that
deserves
doesn't mean they get to control the content.
Ugh.
We will play it to 100% completion, and if we need to, we will make fun of it to keep the experience as sane as possible.
Oh, we will make fun of it regardless of what is happening.
I mean, we also have, I have to contest something with you, Ryan, in that we both agree that Balan Wonderworld would show up on stream someday.
Yeah, but that's like... That's
It's different.
It's different.
It's
Also, you said
different.
Billy Hatcher before Balan Wonderworld.
Well,
I'm
I
just-
already own Balan Wonderworld.
Oh my god, okay.
I can't go buy that. Like, well, I can go buy that again.
You
I can go
could
buy
go
as
buy
many
it
copies
again.
as I want because they keep dropping the price. I could buy 15 copies and not break triple digits.
That's great.
Tax evasion is different.
I guess that would be. It's that, like, I gotta figure out how that would work. I look into the economic logistics of that.
Oh no.
I gotta look into taxes.
We'll call it a donation
Hey,
program.
Murray, can you see the general from
No,
there?
We're
it's just
kidnapping
Twitch.
somebody.
Just an old man.
Well, you could
coming
look
up
at like
the ramp.
Throne or something
Don't
like
let his
that.
appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot.
You know
One
about
of
that
the
thing?
toughest old soldiers you'll ever
Right. We gotta grill this guy for
Convention
info.
head of castle security.
What if he
Gotta-
doesn't want to come?
Barbecue
I don't
grill
wanna
this
hurt
guy.
him.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's only afraid of two things: fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if
So
you
normal
wanted
things to be afraid of in
He
certain
might even come
contexts.
in handy along the way as a projectile.
Wow. That is handy.
Wow.
Yeah, Malik does have the correct point. Video games are a tax write-off.
I don't know.
Also get cash rewards on the credit card. That's a different story.
That is a different story.
Great. Now
Good
bring
story.
it back to the safe
Well,
It's
house.
not.
I marked it in your binocular.
Hi, Marnie.
Hello again, Marnie.
Do I need to move my keyboard all the way out of the way for you for your large butt?
Again.
Huge ass Marty
We
has
love a cat
entered the
with a
chat.
gas. But there are other games I actually really do. Like, Billy Hatcher is kind of like one of those games where I know I need to play it because I need to subject myself to it because it's been on my mind for years. And I know it's not going to be fun. It is a Sega physics-based platformer. It's not going to be good.
It's a oh my god, there's so much. I mean, I can't say more about Billy Hatcher.
But I do want to try and find some other old platformers that I never got around to and like really uncover like what the deal is with the genre that I grew
Yeah,
up on
that-
and really loved.
Yeah,
And-
that would be good.
And there are a lot that I don't have.
Yeah.
Like Tonic Trouble? Voodoo Vince? We ain't got that in this house. We don't even
Clover
have
2?
Vex, I don't think. The edgy platformer? Do you know about Vex?
No, I don't.
General
I
Clubfoot.
don't know about
We've got a lot
Vex.
to talk
Basically, think
about. You wouldn't
somebody
by
making
chance
their
know
own
the
Shadow the
security
Hedgehog
goes to the
without
castle gates,
Sonic.
hmm?
Okay.
Not in the Sonic. He's just this little goblin-y, gothy guy with claws. And,
Oh, that sounds
it's a good
great.
game, actually.
Scoundrel.
Yeah,
Not terrible.
sounds up my alley.
Unfortunately. No.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that little guy. I forgot about that little guy.
Yeah, he has a kind of a crap design, but like, I hate his face. I hate his face.
It's like trying really bad to be what Ratchet and Clank's design eventually looked like and still not making it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Here's all you need to know about Vex. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can get that going on stream.
Please.
Hi, Marty.
How to reach that one fluid. Frustrating.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. This is an ad for Vex back in the day, where pretty like you can see a Lara Croft XP and a Sonic XP and a something XP, a Muppet.
Oh, I do kind of, yeah.
It's the game itself is pretty okay. Like it is fairly solid, but also uninteresting, which is the worst thing a 3D platformer can be.
Yes. Really, I mean, in my opinion, any sort of form of storytelling, cardinal sin is to be boring.
Pepsi Man, yes, that is one of the things I want to play. I just want to play
Pepsi
Pepsi
Man
Man because Pepsi Man is the best bad game.
I just
It's a
really
night
love
card.
that everyone forgets just how incredibly hard a certain level of it is. And then every person I've seen who ever streams it just, like, doesn't understand what's going on.
And I think I have enough of a goblin brain
It's
that I
broken.
can probably parse it.
Yeah, I think so. I think you could do it.
When will Pepsi Man happen?
It needs to happen. I have been wanting to play Pepsi Man myself for years. And I have a, like, if I don't have a means of acquiring it, like, I try to avoid emulation if I can. I try to stick to emulation for things I own. But Pepsi Man is one of those things that, like, you
That's
can't...
it. I knew she'd
buy it,
have a
it's
bad
hard.
mojo collector to transport the overflow. Huh? It's a semi-magical device that sucks up bad mojo.
Semi-magical.
I'll need it to gather the runoff
Semi-magical.
from these spouts.
Okay.
Wow.
I feel like
Sucks up
something's
the
either
scientific
magical or it
side.
isn't.
That mojo is a powerfully dark force. Take any damage while carrying that collector and you're done for.
You're dead
Wow.
for it.
Sounds hard.
Wow.
Yes, it presents an interesting tactical challenge. Perhaps I could use the death traps native to these crypts against any foe that might attempt to thwart my collection of the ectoplasm.
Huh? No way that'll work.
No
I'd
way.
use that switch to smash up the guards before they ever got near me.
Precisely. Once all 4 cylinders of the collection device are full, that should be enough black magic to destroy the Mind Shuffler.
Mind shuffler.
Right. The mind to shut.
Yeah, I remember we talked about the mind shuffler last time.
What about the mind shuffling?
Step into the mind shuffler whenever you're ready, Rasputin.
Donk. Gosh, they really are just like one hit, you're done.
Yeah.
One hit and you're
I'm
done.
not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here.
I think you're just like holding out
Just
until
holding
it
out.
fits.
For a hero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just can't like see it. in first person, but you have a meter.
Right, okay.
Aw. Sleepy doggies. It's so cute. I have a sleepy doggy right here.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Right, I can blow them up.
Oof.
Remember that I can blow them up.
Blow them up. Blow them up. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me that eventually we're playing Blinks because I have that, but don't have Blinks 2
They made
in case
they
we
made
get excited for the sequel.
I didn't realize they made another one of him.
They did.
Wow. You did that well, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Actually, I think it was I think the first one was a pretty successful launch title, mostly due to a lack of options.
I was gonna say, I guess that makes sense considering
what are the alternatives?
Right.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, you could always play Barbie Horse Adventures Wild Horse Rescue, which I...
Mm-hmm.
I might. I can't say I won't.
She might.
She might. It's always possible.
If I can think of a legitimate reason, even though nobody else would consider it legitimate, like my reasons for wanting to play Billy Hatcher, I will, put it in the schedule. Put it on the list.
We know you will.
It's not... To say it is something of which I am proud would not be accurate.
Right.
But I am stubborn.
You know, listen.
Okay.
Should really get tested for anything where hyperfixation is a symptom. Wow, they're just kind of hanging out, huh?
Yeah, they're getting stuck on their own geometry.
It's better than that dirty dancing. Oh.
Oh, Lord. Oh, hey.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Looks like the spouts run out of bad mojo.
Yeah, once I remembered what it's controlled for.
1/4 of the way to a full tank.
Oh, no. You have to do it 4 times.
Oh, God.
Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least they come in, small batches.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that means it
I'm not
checkpoints.
really sure how to use your
Oh,
computer,
it turned.
but a new crypt should be up in your binocular.
Nice.
Okay. Well, we've already gotten, a good play with all 3 characters today.
Yeah, this has been a nice, solid playthrough today.
Yeah, because I was, surprised that we got through the end of episode 4 and started on episode 5 last week.
Mm-hmm.
That crept up on us.
Yeah, we did a lot. Did a lot.
Great job, team.
We did it.
See, it was
All
good
of
that we
us
talked
equally.
about Waluigi for so long, actually.
Yeah, that was good, actually.
It was good.
Waluigi is always a great subject to get.
That's true, actually. He's so mysterious.
As we have proven, there is depth. Maybe not to Waluigi, but to the idea, the concept of Waluigi.
Yes, exactly. And that's what it's really all about.
Yeah.
I will have to probably wrap in the next, I would say 20 minutes or so, unfortunately.
It's fine. We don't have to finish this mission, I don't think. Actually, we might if we want progress on it, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. We can start over on it if we run out of time.
Okay.
Yeah,
for sure.
We'll just start over next time.
But I think it'll probably be fine, and we'll operate as if it will be until about the right point.
Yeah.
So I'll keep an eye on the clock.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. While you're working on that, when we're done with slide 2, and I feel like you might want to be doing slide 3. Anything we want to get into?
That's
Digital or
Very good question.
a new dream
That is
to
a
chase?
good. A new dream. That's a good question. Let me. Think about that, and by think about that, I mean look at a list of video games.
Yeah, we still have that checklist, but like,
Yes.
we've been so focused on Sly that we haven't
Checked it in a little bit. Yeah, and also, I mean, obviously we have some updates to be made. Balan Wonderworld is on here. So, there's that.
I could. It would not be hard.
It wouldn't be
And-
difficult.
It has co-op.
Oh my god,
It has
beautiful.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That is great.
You don't have to, but
No, I would.
it has
Love
co-op.
it.
I would.
At the moment, the games that I'm interested in playing myself, by and large, are things I haven't figured out how to actually get running yet.
Fair.
Has Robin ever played Moon? Who do you
Haven't
think you're
beaten it,
talking
but
to?
I have played it many times.
I haven't played it, so I don't want to play it on stream.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
I need to
that's
play it
that's fair.
on my own.
It,
on
it's
my
also kind of an
Oh.
open-ended and kind of difficult to follow game for people who aren't actively playing, so
I forgot the
it's one of those
Yeah.
things that needs to be a little bit more daily.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
It's on the list, I think, but
It is, but I'm not ready,
Yeah.
personally. Yeah,
There are
see, a lot
spikes.
of things that are on the list right now seem a little bit larger.
yeah.
Or things that I'm sort of in the middle of, like Quest 64 is on here, but I will presumably be playing Quest 64 for the next 10 years, at the pace that I am going right now. Little Brian Quest is going to be a grown man by the time he finds his father.
Or
in-
Brian Quest.
It's fine. He's, it's a grim fate that he's been dealt, but that's how it is in medieval Celtland.
How it is in this video game.
Yeah, exactly.
This bitch of a video game, or this video game of a bitch.
Yeah, we also have Tulip on our schedule, which has a
Tulip.
similar structure to Moon, but
Large.
smaller scope.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really eyeing Balan Wonderworld from what we have on here, unless I can get either Super Mario Clips, Stitch Experiment 66, or maybe another one of these Choro Q games.
Oh yeah, any of those would be
Yeah.
Up and running.
Okay. I really like Stitch Experiment 626. That one is like legitimately like a fun little license game.
It is a fun little license. It's like
Yeah.
surprisingly like good, I would
Yeah.
say, of especially of the like Disney license lineup.
That's good to know.
It's
I always
one of the
thought
better
about it too.
ones,
Yeah.
especially on the PS2.
Especially on the PS2, and it's surprisingly, I would say, creative.
That'll hurt.
So,
They make use of the fact that you are a six-legged individual who can climb walls.
they,
Right.
yeah, and they say, the adventure in the movie on Hawaii is fine. Let's go back into space where you're a little gremlin.
Mm.
Yeah. The before
Let's play
time.
with
The before
that.
times. No, I
The
think
before
that was a great idea for a video game, and I'm glad that they like decided to do that at the time.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
very smart.
Yeah,
here's,
like
here's all the things that you got up to that you then went on trial for.
why people are terrified of you.
Hey
Yeah.
y'all,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
fuck this.
Yeah.
Do you need a moment of silence to concentrate, or
No,
is it just hard?
I think it is appropriate to
Good.
actually
Good
leave
stop
it
time.
here and
Yeah.
start with this next week.
I think that's fair. I think, yeah. You've been putting these doggies to sleep for a while.
Oh, that was some very such sad freezing for it.
I think it's time to let sleeping dogs lie. as
Yeah.
they say.
Yeah.
I think you are correct.
I think
Mhm.
the dogs get to take a nap for a whole week,
Mhm.
and we will deal with them.
Mhm.
So okay, that
Yeah.
means So we're thinking about Balan Wonderworld or Stitch Experiment
Or
66.
Stitch. Or, you know, if I can maybe manage to get any of these other things up and running. I mean, it's just a matter of finding the right. I have pieces. I just haven't gotten things to fit together properly. So
Yeah,
Right.
it happens.
it's the fun of video gaming. But anyway, so we can look at that, and in the meantime, I'll continue with Slide, Cooper, and his friends
Yes.
next time on Wednesday.
Yeah. We want an outro?
Yeah.
Get it done? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Fuck
let's
this
do-
game for now.
Fuck this game for now. I'm gonna keep doing
Same a
this
little bit.
through our outro just so like we have a visual. But like
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Thank
I'll go
you,
ahead and take care of the outro if you want.
yes, please, thank you.
Thank you all for coming. This has been Lark with an E at Sqoozh with the Z playing. I've been Robin at Interjack with the C, and with us, as always, has been the lovely Ryan Kingdom. You can find our Twitters literally on the video file.
It's true.
And because I've been winding down on all of my outro stuff, I have just been pointing to my link tree at Andrewjack without a C. You can find my YouTube link where I'm posting all of these eventually.
Yes. And Malik and Judge and Rose, it has been super lovely having y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, and thank you to all of our lurkers as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are a few.
Yeah, there usually are, and I thank them for hanging out.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful.
Uh,
I am a lurker myself, so I understand completely.
I
Thank y'all
thought you
so
were a
much.
larker.
ah.
That is so rude. How dare! I am insult.
Thank you all for coming. Get hydrated.
Yeah.
Get vaccinated. Get masked up. Be good. Be safe. Be awesome. And fuck this.
Be gone.
Bye.
Bye.